Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode for the Book of Ideas. Today we're going to do this hidden writing spot. And I recorded it the first time and got carried away in my storytelling that I glued the whole thing down. So I'm going to show it to you. But it is a belly band and the writing spot is up here. So you pull this out, right? And then this opens up for a secret writing spot. So here is my prototype. Well, not my prototype, but here's the one that's in this one. Here is the one in the other book. And it looks like this. Okay, and this pulls out. And then you have another secret writing spot here. And then the one that I filmed and was going to present to you guys, I glued it all down. So this one is glued down, but here is the secret writing spot. So I'm going to come back and do a variation and figure out how I can salvage this, but we'll do something and build something on the top. So let me show you how I did it, and hopefully this time I won't glue it all the way down. All right, so let's pick a spot. That one's in there, so let's come over this way. All right. Let's see. So I cut 2 pieces to be, and you can pick your width, but I put 3. So I figure a half an inch, you know, to give my little spot some space. So we're gonna go with this one. I think this is a good spot for it. And let me just quickly ink one. And you need to create the little pocket that's gonna go on, you know, the piece that's gonna go on the inside. So let's glue this together. And I think before, and I'm gluing on 3 sides, right? Leaving the top open, I'm just gluing on 3 sides. Okay, there we go. Without having it move. And then let me, before I get distracted, we're gluing on the top and on the bottom. And the height is whatever the height of your page is. So my page happens to be 8.5. So that's how tall my belly band is. So it reaches from top to bottom. I'm just gonna hold that. Now you can embellish this further. You can add some ruffle on the sides if you want. All the good stuff. I'm just gonna give you the concept. And then this is 2¼ inches wide. Okay, and I have 2 of them. By whatever height your pocket is. So mine is 8.5, so that's what I cut my height to be. And then I took a piece of copy paper, and I cut this to be 8.5, which is my height, by 8, and I scored every 2 inches. So this will fold accordion style. Okay. So there's that. And I'm going to take one side and glue it to the inside. These are really quick makes. Okay. And I'm just going to line it up top and bottom and in the center, because I did cut it at 2¼ at 2 inches. So my outside is 2 1/4. This is not perfectly aligned. Okay. I did a horrible job of folding. So let me come back and fold again. Make sure it's good. And then fold again. Okay. That's better. And then I'm going to take this side and I'm going to glue it to the other piece of paper, the other cardstock. Okay, and then I'm going to make sure that they're even-ish. I can always trim it if it's not, which it looks like it's not. So let me come down to the bottom. And then I'll just give this a trim to even them out. Ooh, what did I cut with these scissors that are just... Oh, I know what I did with these scissors. Okay, there we are. I know this is what you have. And this will all straighten out when it dries. You saw the other ones, they look flat. And this is going to slide in here. I hope. Yeah, it's just, I need to get it started and let it mold itself. There we go. Yeah. So I'm gonna help it along because I did shift. There we go. Get that pocket opened. And then this should slide right on in. You can make this as tall as you want, as short as you want. Okay, there we are. And you want just enough to peek to be able to add your ribbon. So I couldn't find the one I was using, so I guess we're gonna go with something like this. I really don't like this one. Oh, what did I do with that ribbon? Let's see if I have something else. It's my favorite one from Dollar Tree, and they don't seem to have it anymore. Okay, I found this one. I think I like this one better. I don't have much of it left, but that will get glued on the top there and on the bottom here. So let me get my Fabri-Tac. And there's Fabri-Tac in here. My Fabri-Tac bottle had a crack in it. And yeah, I had to switch bottles. So let's do this. Let me even out this side. Oh my God, my favorite scissors are all gunky. Okay. And we're gonna measure that right there. I want it to hang off just a little bit. Let's see, can I get up under here to cut it? I think I can. Okay. So let's make sure it's end to end with a little overhang. Cute. And then this one, we're gonna do the same thing. Okay, there we are. And then we're gonna come in, all right, like that, with a little bit of overhang. But this one, I want it to be the length of the belly band. So when it comes down, I really have to exercise this pocket. When it comes down, it'll hang right over it, like that. And then we can decorate that any way we want. I don't know if I have anything here. I had some clusters and ephemera that I had pre-made that I've been using. Let's see. is this? Oh, this is a magnet. Maybe that color. This is a paper clip. That's a magnet. Oh, how about that? What else do I got here? That's Halloween. That's something else. Oh, that's pretty. Let's see what else is in here. These are clusters that I didn't decorate. Oh, that's a cute little dangle. What else is in here? I have some blues. Maybe add a pop of color. That's a paper clip. Oh, look at that. That looks like fun. Let's do that. That was some really chunky kind of lace, ribbon, something. And it's been floating around my stash forever. I didn't know what else to do with it. So when I was making clusters, I was like, yep, it can sit right there. Let's do that. And then let's add this to it. And I think that looks cute. A little pop of color with a little bit of vintage. I'm gonna let that catch. So there we have it. There is our project for our idea book. So we have a hidden writing spot up here that opens up and you can write. And then we have, I gotta make sure that catches there. Yeah, I'll make sure it's glued. And then we have our belly band. So that's the one we did together. Here is the other variation of it, right? With the hidden writing spot up here. And then here is this one. The belly band and the hidden writing spot. So there it is, my friends. I hope you give it a try. Another little hidden writing spot. Now to go and put my brain cells to work to see how I'm gonna further embellish this so it's not totally lost. All right, let me know what you think. If you give it a try, I would love to see it. As always, thanks for watching. Thank you for all the love and support. And I'll see you at the next Book of Ideas video. Take care now. Bye.